Okay guys, so I kind of shortchanged you over the weekend. Didn't post anything. But here's a little update on the 68 Super 12 restoration and the Blue Turd SS14 restoration. So I got the inside of all the parts painted. We're going to go through and show you all of them. I do have some flash rust going on from me handling them on the other side. But this is how I always do it. Paint the part that, or the side of the part that you don't care about, and then flip it over and make the part that everybody sees pretty as can be. But the inside of these, they were sandblasted, zero rust on them, and primed and painted, so I just don't fix the pits on the inside of stuff because nobody will ever see it, so it's no big deal. But this is what I spent the whole week sandblasting. A little bit of wire wheel that'll come right off. That's pretty normal. But they did set this whole week, and I moved them a couple times, so. Got the running boards for the 68, all painted white on the inside, so we'll be painting them shortly. Got the grill to the Blue Turd all done. These headlights are broken, so they're going to be changed out. I just used them kind of like to mask off. But the paint turned out really nice. That's the Krylon ivory. So we got that detailed out. I got the mesh screens painted black. Already showed you them pieces there. These running boards are really bad, but the grippy tape's going to go over top of them, so I might put one layer of Bondo on there and just smooth them out to where it has more stickiness, or more places to stick, I should say. This one's not too bad, but when I put the grip tape on, I'll get it to where it covers the whole edge and hides all the pits there. And these are the two sets of fenders off the ST10s. I couldn't get the sticker off. The sandblaster doesn't like to take that off. Then we got the two front axles fully detailed out. They turned out perfect. I'm real happy with those, even though you only see right here and on the other side. Got the two hood supports painted. Both of the little rubber bumpers were painted blue. Blue Turd blue. Got the inside of the starter gen cover painted. We got to do some work on the outside. It's a little bit pitted up. And we are going to get an engine in this maybe this weekend coming up. I don't know. I got a lot going on. And then we have all the other pieces inside of them painted. So today is the goal of flip them all over, painting the part that you care about, and hopefully in a day or two after everything dries real nice, get it all installed on this. I still haven't started on the dash. That gas tank, I'm kind of on the fence. I haven't tried taking the blue paint off to get to the original blue for my other tractor. But that's just a little update of today. This is early in the morning on Monday of what we're doing. So I'm going to get some things painted and head over and start messing with that car. Might show you a little bit of that too with this vid. So, alright, so we just threw a coat of primer on some of the pieces that didn't need sanded. A few of them did need sanded just to get fingerprints off, but nothing serious. But I wanted to show how quick Verde Green covers on red, or what the hell is it, red oxide rust primer. And then you got the hammered Verde Green with the red tip. So this is, after many spent cans, this is the mixture I found that works perfect. And all you have to do is mist. And see, it's already pretty much covered. So you do one coat of the mist and another mist coat, it'll be done. Plus it gives it more of a green instead of the powder blue. If you use the lighter primer underneath, it won't have the green as much. It'll have like a powdery blue. So, and then you'll get, I always found that you get splotchiness with the primer gray or white primer, light colored primers, because you won't be able to tell where you missed. Because see, in the middle I can tell right away that there's still a little bit of red in that. So go around one time with the and I don't know what's in Krylon, but it seems like it doesn't do the hammered effect as easily. Like if you had Rust-Oleum primer, it would probably hammer easier. With the Krylon name brand primer, right there, which I was using a Rust Tough, but this stuff works just the same and smells the same, so I think it is the same. Just Walmart sells it. Advanced sells the other one for way more. And see, that's just one coat. And it seems like the paint goes farther too because it takes less coats to cover it. One thing about this hammered paint, it'll always have like a little bit of a textured look, which hides all the pits and goofiness that was on that. So, turns out pretty darn nice. So what I normally do is I'll do the first coat on that, do the rest of these, and by the time I get to the end I'll be able to put the second coat on that. So let's do this one just for, and this table's already covered in all kinds of nastiness, so no worries. Let me just get the first little coat on it. As you can see, it covers pretty fast. But let me paint the rest of these and I'll come back. Okay, so a couple hours have passed. Got the fenders for the 68 Super 12 painted, one more coat and they'll be done. Got the running boards for the 68 Super 12 done. That's the grille for the Blue Turd SS14. And the headlights are sacrificial just for masking off. Got the mesh laying there for that grille. Motor deck bracket and the side grille piece for the 68. The axles I already showed you guys with my Hydra-Track workbench. And these fenders still have issues. These were the fenders that had a metal band off the ST10s that was drilled and bolted to it for whatever reason. So I had them filled, but I still can see them slightly. So I'm gonna have to try and get them out. I didn't start sanding this fender, I got the painting and then I didn't want the dust going into everything. But there's just Verde green painted parts everywhere. So let these chill out for a day or two and then assembly time. So working out pretty good. We still got to degrease the engine underneath the tote there, paint it, but it's turned out pretty nice. Wish them fenders weren't as messed up as they are, but it is what it is. So just a little bit, fill them in with a little bit. I already filled them in like I did that fender and sanded this one. It just needs primer, thick coat of primer and blocked down and painted. So hopefully get those done today. So these fenders are done and those ones will be done, and then we'll practically have everything, but the dashes aren't done and the hoods are not done. So figured I'd get the wiring done, get them looking more like a tractor with all these pieces on them, and then move on to the dash and the hood. So might be finishing up here soon and heading over to work on the car. Okay guys, it's almost lunchtime, so this is where everything stands as of now. I put a real heavy coat of high build primer on there. Hopefully that'll fix the issues. You can see a little bit right there, the waviness. Once I sand it, it should go away. At least I would hope. We got a lot of little pieces done and big pieces. So, cleaning up. Gonna go tinker with something else today, and I put the fan shroud on just to see what it looked like. And that against the black I think looks awesome. As I get the air cleaner and everything on there, I think it's gonna look sweet. And the little PTO cover. Oh yeah, but we're getting there. That's what we got done today, and gonna let everything set and bake in this scalding hot sun and come back and hopefully tomorrow sand them fenders and get them painted. So looking good, looking good.